Hello, Miss Twyla. All right. So thank you for joining me today for my lunch and learn on how to elevate your brand using Honeybook. If you've been following me for a while, then you know that I absolutely love Honeybook. You know that Honeybook is my go-to, my absolute go-to. I love it, love it, love it. So I wanted to do a lunch and learn on this because I feel like everyone should have a CRM system in place. Everyone should have a way that they can automate their business, have a process in place that's going to be simple, easy to use, so they can get to the things that they absolutely love to do. And that's working with their clients, right? So today we're going to be learning a couple of things on here. We're going to be learning about what Honeybook is, who it's for, what you can do in Honeybook, how it benefits your business, how to implement it in your business, and of course, some tips and resources. So, real quick, down in the chat, let me know what industry that you guys are in. And while you're doing that, I'll give you a little bit of my background. So I am Rhonda Evans again, owner and founder of Rhonda D. Evans Consulting. I am a website designer as well as a brand strategist, and I also help business owners implement systems into their business so they can have a quick, simple, easy, automated process in place for their business, right? And I'm also the host of Shift the Plan podcast, where I get to talk to many female business owners who want to talk about their process, empower somebody else, and let somebody else know exactly how they did it and that it can also be done, right? So, again, if you're just joining us, we're putting down in the comments what industries you guys are in. So, let's take a look. What industries are y'all in? Take a look at the chats. I'm going to be real interactive on here, you guys. So, let's take a look in the chat box. You know, the chat box doesn't want to work for me today. Okay, here we go. Chat box. Make sure that we are muted when we come in. Okay. Well, it's not letting me look at the chat box, so I'll go back to it in just a second. But make sure when you come in to put in there what industries you're in. So, what is Honeybook? So, technically, Honeybook is a system, a CRM system that helps creative entrepreneurs and freelancers book more clients, manage projects, and get paid all in one place. With this business management tool, you can automate your business work. You can stay on top of all of your to-dos, saving time and money so you can grow your business. It's like really literally having a personal assistant. So let me know also in the comments who has a CRM. Do you currently have a CRM system that you're working with? If you are not, then this is exactly where you need to be. Okay, because I want to know, are you guys doing this manually? Are you still one of those paper hoarders that you do everything in paper and you got all these stacks of files over there? Let me know down in the comments which one are you. So like I said, Honeybook is for creative entrepreneurs. So that's a lot of different people. We're going to talk about who those people are. Honeybook is for small business owners, people who are photographers, people who are event planners, people who are web designers like myself, business professionals, basically anyone who has a service that they need to provide to someone, anyone who sends contracts to their clients, anyone who sends proposals to their client, anyone who wants to have a one-stop shop in managing their business. So if that sounds like something that you love and that you need, give me a heck yeah down in the comments, because I know that I needed it, and that's why I signed on for Honeybook. So let's get into exactly what Honeybook does. Okay, what all you can do in Honeybook. Like I said, it's an all-in-one solution, right? So you don't have to go from tool to tool to tool and email to email to email. Like, one thing that really I cannot stand is having to sift through emails in my Google suite to figure out, oh, wait, they sent me this here. Or what did she say about doing this? And what was that about this update? Like you're going back and forth through emails. In Honeybook, you have a project form, right? You have a project client board. And in that client board, all of your emails are stored right there in one place. All of the files that they've sent you right there in one place. If they are on a payment schedule, everything right there in one place. So you don't have to go searching to a lot of different tools when everything is right there in that project for that particular client, which is one of the things I absolutely love. So the next thing that I love is the lead and project tracking. So you can funnel prospective clients from your website, from Facebook ads, from and emails directly right into Honeybook. So there's like these contact forms in there where you can, or you can put the link for your inquiry page, because Honeybook also gives you a public page where people can inquire about working with you, and you can use that link and put it, like it says, on your website, in Facebook ads, in an email, and it puts it right in Honeybook automatically. And now it starts this prospective client funnel, right? And I'm going to show you at the end what that would look like. The next thing I love is invoices, right? Who doesn't like getting paid? If you like getting paid, give me the money sign down in the comments. I know I like getting paid. That's why we in business, right? We like getting paid. So with Honeybook, you are able to send out invoices and get paid, right? So it goes anywhere from a one-time payment to a fixed payment if you need recurring payments, and it automatically sends reminders out to your clients. So you don't have to worry about, wait a minute, do I need to send out this email reminder about this payment? Honeybook does that for you. It takes care of all of that back end work for you. If that does not get you excited, I don't know what does. Who's excited? Let me see a show of hands in the chat. Who is excited that you can automate that process, right? So next, this is probably one of my favorite parts too, is the proposals. Now, when you think about proposals, you typically thinking about, I'm just going to send over what this would look like working with me. But in Honeybook, it steps it up. It steps it all the way up. Honeybook's proposals is a combination of your invoice, your contract, and your payment schedule. So when you send out a proposal to a client, that proposal has all of the services that you're going to provide that you discuss with them at the price point you discuss with them. Then it has the contract that they can sign right in Honeybook. Okay, you don't have to worry about mailing or faxing or emailing. You can sign it digitally right in Honeybook. Okay, then you get to put in your payment schedule. It clearly shows the client how many payments, what is the price point. It shows exactly how many payments are left. Like, it shows everything right there within Honeybook when you send that proposal out. One-stop shop. And then now it's saved in that particular project folder, right? So now you don't have to worry about going to search for these contracts because everything's right there. So next is contracts. So we talked about in the proposal how you can add that contract in there, but if you just need to send out a contract by itself, you can. And if you have a contract already, we'll talk about a little bit later how Honeybook is going to put that right into your process. Okay, so with the contracts, it has signatures. Like I said, it captures that. It has templates that you can use. So if you don't have a contract and you're unclear on what it needs to say for your particular industry, Honeybook has that taken care of for you. You may, need to customize it a little bit, put your own verbiage in there for a couple of spots, but for the most part, Honeybook has it all in there for you for the contracts. Now, this next feature is something that's new to Honeybook, and it's scheduling. So what I love about this, and you may ask, well, does the scheduling, then why do I need a scheduling platform, right? Well, the reason you need a scheduling platform is because I mean, the reason you still need it is because different scheduling platforms do different things. But the great part about it is that Honeybook integrates. So you don't have to worry about, wait, do I only have to go to Honeybook to find out the schedule? It integrates with Acuity scheduling. It integrates with, I believe it integrates with Calendly too. It integrates with your Google Calendar. So it's still a one-stop shop, right? And again, we're talking about these payments, the getting paid right through Honeybook, and you're able to get paid by all major debit and credit cards, bank transfers, and there is a little bit of a fee, it's 3%. And so you don't have to necessarily go through PayPal or Square. Everything is right there in Honeybook. And when you process a certain amount of cards through Honeybook, they allow you to be able to offer Honeybook at a discount of 50% versus the 20% that you typically will be able to offer. Plus, you guys, it will give you a certain amount of money for every referral. Now, when you get up to that premium referral level, you're getting, I believe it's about up to $200 per referral. So here is not only a platform that's going to make your business life easy, it's going to also provide you with an additional stream of income. If that is not a win-win, if you loving what you're hearing so far, type love it in the comments, okay? And so moving on to workflows. Workflows are like my bread and butter, okay? Like you don't want to have to think about and manually have to go in and do every single thing. You know, there are some things, if you're a real customized person like me and my girl Keisha from Cali who's on here, we like to customize some things. So we still go in and do them. But for things that are pretty much the same for every client, you can automate that workflow. So that goes from someone coming in as an inquiry, then it goes into sending out that initial email to them, to sending them a brochure, to sending them a proposal with the contract and payment. Like it will seamlessly do all of that for you automatically. Automatically, you guys. I don't know what's better than this, but it does it automatically. And last but certainly not least, which is my favorite part, like who loves good customer service? Let me know in the chat, what's a place that you get like superb customer service? Who do you get great customer service from? Let me know in the chat. Because one place that I love getting great customer service from is Chick-fil-A. And let me tell you, Honeybook is on that Chick-fil-A level, okay? When you start with Honeybook and you begin implementing your process within Honeybook, guess what they do? They say, hey, I know that you probably already have contracts. I know that you have services with description and price points already. You may already have email templates that you already sent to your clients. Guess what we'll do for you? Put that in one little file. We'll automatically migrate all of that over here for you. So that means your contracts will be in there already as templates. Your emails will be in there as templates already. Your email signature will even already be in there as a template. So you don't have to manually set up Honeybook. Honeybook will set it up for you. Is that not gold? Is that not gold? Type gold in the chat if that is not gold. Okay, let me take a look. Pause for the cause for a second, and let's take a look at these comments over here. Okay, let's take a look. So Keisha says she is a virtual assistant for business owners and entrepreneurs. You definitely can use Honeybook for that. Okay. Shauna, connecting relationship building through networking. So yeah, those contracts that you need to send out for your clients for networking with them and doing your VIP day and your valet service, definitely can do in Honeybook. Keisha, let's say, no, Shauna says she is not in the CRM. Why, Shauna? You need a CRM. Let's see. Keisha says, I'm glad you made it here. I think Honeybook will be good for your business. It will. It absolutely will be good for her business. Let's see. Hold on one second. Oh no, Twyla, can you hear? Let's see. All right. Awesome. And I see April has joined us. April, let us know what industry you're in as well. So I'm happy that you guys are loving what you're hearing about Honeybook. I definitely wanted to make sure that you were loving what you were hearing before I moved on to the next set of information. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for being active with me down in these comments. All right, so moving on. How does Honeybook benefit you and your business? So let's just talk about that, okay? Honeybook, oh, wait, you don't want that, you want this. So your business growth, okay? So proven results with increased booking has occurred for tons and tons and tons of business owners, okay, you guys? Like, I honestly can say since I've been using Honeybook and I've implemented this process as a part of my business, the customer experience has been completely different. And what that has resulted in is people finding me on Honeybook. What that has resulted in is more referrals from my original clients because of my experience and the process that I have in place in Honeybook. Okay, so Honeybook has proven results to increase your business. Okay, next is community. If you believe in community over competition, give me a yes in the chat. Like, Honeybook is a society of creative entrepreneurs who believe in community over competition. And they have a desire to lead with love. When I tell you this community, when I first started with Honeybook, they have a group called the Rising Tide Society. And in that community, you have resources there. You have educational resources there. You have people who have done this who you can reach out to. You have people who are going to cheer you on. You also have an opportunity section here. Through Honeybook, you are able to go in and look at other business opportunities for new potential clients right through Honeybook. So they're not only saying, here's a platform and a process for you to implement into your business, but while you're here, we're going to funnel some business your way as well. That's awesome to me. I don't know any other CRM that's giving me business, right? And then I can't stop talking about the all-in-one enough. I cannot. It's simpler and smarter business, and we want to work smarter, not harder, right? If you agree with that, give me a right in the chat. Like, we want to work smarter and not harder, and Honeybook gives us all of that. It allows us to do every single piece of our business, every single piece of our process, all in one place, creating the ultimate customer experience. So here is one of my favorite parts of this whole Lunch and Learn. Here you can now, and you guys will get this, so you'll be able to click on these links. So you'll get this in your email, right? So you'll be able to access all of these tools and resources right here. So the first one provided by Honeybook is the business personality test. So you'll be able to take this test and identify what your business personality is and how Honeybook can help you to fit that business personality. Is that not great? That's awesome. Another free tool that comes right from Honeybook is your free mission statement generator. With doing website design, I often find that clients may not know what their mission statement is. You know, they have a difficult time understanding the mission of, they can say it in certain terms, but when it comes to generating a mission statement that wants to represent their business, they have some difficulty with that. And so Honeybook will assist you with generating the right type of mission statement for your business. Now, this link will allow you to shop my download store. And in my downloads, I have everything from your profit planner worksheet, which will allow you to put in there all of your services, all the services and the products that you offer, what that price point is, and forecast based on what your money goal is for that month, right? So when before that month comes, you know, I need to sell this many services, I need to sell this many products so I can hit this money goal for my month. So it's an amazing, amazing tool. And we talked about the customer experience, right? One of the best parts of the customer experience for my business has been the welcome packet. And in the download store, you can purchase the welcome packet template. Amazing, amazing tool to set the tone for your business from day one, from jump. It does that, okay? And because you're on this Lunch and Learn today, I'm going to send you guys out. When I send this PowerPoint to you, I'm going to send you guys another code to get more discounts just because you joined me. You took the time off for your lunch to join me today. So you get an even deeper discount today just for joining me today, okay? The next thing that you get for absolutely free. Now, this is in my download store, but I'm going to give this to you for free because you joined me for lunch today. So you get the Organizational Business Toolkit for free. In this toolkit, it has everything from photo editor apps, everything from how you can schedule out your posts to make your life easier with that. It has business tools for money in there, like any and everything that can help you with organizing your business is in this toolkit. And because you're joining me today for lunch, you get that absolutely free. The next thing that you get for free, you guys, like I'm loving on y'all because you took your lunch, and I like to eat. So I'm pretty sure y'all like to eat. Oh wait, we went too far. Y'all like to eat. And so I wanted to make sure that I made it worth your while. You can also schedule a discovery call with me. And that is absolutely free. That's typically a $45 value for 30 minutes or a $100 value for an hour. And so you get to do this for free today. So you'll be able to do that. Now, early on in this Lunch and Learn, I talked about how you can make some money with Honeybook, right? So today I'm going to give you your 20% discount to sign up with Honeybook, and you can become an affiliate yourself. So that means for every person you refer with your personal code, you get a kickback of $40 to Honeybook. So again, that profit planner, if I send out X amount of referrals, this is how much Honeybook is going to pay me. And you don't have to wait. Like as soon as that person signs up for Honeybook, they're sending you the $40. Is that not great? Like I know with some affiliate programs, you have to wait the following month or the end of the month. Now with Honeybook, they give it to you right away. So that's dope. Now I have a business tool that's going to work as my personal assistant, and they're going to pay me. That's genius. That's genius. And as my favor today, I'm asking you guys for one thing, just one thing, to leave a review. So when you get this PowerPoint, click on leave a review and leave me a review telling me what you thought about this Lunch and Learn today. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can talk to you guys and see what questions that you have for me. So what questions do you have? Let's see. April does business consulting, podcasting. Yes, girl, yes. And I'm going to be on the podcast, so thank you, April. So let me know what questions you guys have down here in the chat. Any questions? All right, it's loading, it's loading. Twyla says right, Lakeisha says right. Let's see. Tell them. Oh my gosh, you guys. And the best feature that I love about Honeybook is that it has an app. Like I literally can run my business from my phone. I don't have to be tied to a computer. I literally can send out a proposal. I can take a payment. I can send out an email. I can do an invoice, everything right from my phone for Honeybook. So that's really important to me because I want to be able to run my business on the go because I want to live life, right? I want to live life. So I'm going to pause. Sorry, y'all. That little part will not be in the recording, but I just resumed the recording. So the important part will be in the recording. Sorry about that. And then the space for creatives where you can connect in the community. Okay. And then of course, all of your contacts. So I'm going to click on this little section right here. Here you can do a new project, a new client, a new invoice, or a new meeting. We're going to do a test project. So we're just going to click on new project. I'm just going to type in test. And then here I have different project types. So I do brand management. I outsource graphic design. I do media kits. I do the system suite and the website design. So you can create whatever project type right here so you can track that information. So let's just say this is a website design client. So I'm going to select that. And then the lead source. So I have where it came from my website, from Instagram, from Facebook, from Google. Were they a previous, I'm sorry about that. Were they a podcast guest? Did I get it from Snapchat, LinkedIn, an email, personal reference, client referral, things like that. And so for client referral, there is another section underneath that, and I'll type in who that client is, or if I need to identify a name of that person, I can do that as well. So that's dope. You can do that. So I'm just gonna put client referral and date. Date I typically don't put in here because most clients aren't certain, but you can even put a date in here where the project needs to end. Like, so this project needs to be completed by this particular date. And you just click on create project. So now it's going to bring you to your client page. So we want to add who this client is. So testclients@gmail.com. And it's going to automate it in here, whatever information you want to do, but you can put in their name. Well, you actually have to put that in there, and then the phone number and the address. Which is good to have the address because, again, as part of your process, you want to do meaningful and memorable things. So that could be sending out a card on one of your clients' birthdays, for holidays, for things like that. You want to be able to keep that connection even after the project is done. Let's see, we have a question down in the chat. Yes, what's your question, Twyla? This is considered a CRM. So Honeybook is considered to be a CRM. That was a good question. So now we've added it to our project. That person is in here as the thing. So you can see that it has one participant. If you have a client, like sometimes I have clients who have personal assistants or project managers, you can add participants to there. Or if you wanted to outsource a piece of the project, you can add that participant in there as well. Okay. So over here is the side that I wanted to show you. Here, it gives you your client portal link. So that way your client has their own portal that they can log into that has only their project information in it. And it looks very similar to this. So every file you send, every invoice, every payment taken, every email between you two is right there in that client portal. So it takes you through the stage of your project. So whether it's in the new stage of inquiry, follow-up, consultation, so on and so forth. So remember I told you you can put the name of the referral here. So I can just put in whoever that person is right here. So I know that this particular person has referred X amount of clients to me, okay? You can take notes that only you can see. You can do a time tracker. You can assign tasks to yourself. If you have a workflow, like I said, that automation is key, that you want to apply to this, you can click on what that workflow is and apply it to this project, and then you're done, right? But sometimes, you know, you want to be real custom. Like I said earlier, like me and my girl Keisha are, we like to customize a lot of things for our clients. So the workflow automation can only work for a piece of my business, but for the most part, it's still very seamless because I can do it from my phone. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to activity, and this is where all of the emails are housed. Okay. Typically what I do when a customer comes in as a new inquiry, I'll send them out my brochure. So I'm going to click on new file and brochure. And I want to, typically I send out my pricing and collection guide. Okay. So then it takes me over to my templates for my brochures. Now they have some pretty amazing templates. A lot of these you can swap out with images. And so that works really well. So this section right here, that's simply just an image I created in Canva, right? Let's see. Say that you can make it say, yes, and you can save custom templates. So even though for the first time I had to make this image, now from going forward, this image will be in this template ongoing. So I don't have to reinvent it. I don't have to recreate it. It's already a saved template. All right. So that's my welcome page. It says it's my pricing and collections. I have my intro here, which you can customize right here. And it's just kind of welcome me to Rhonda D. Evans Consulting. I have a quote, which I think this quote came from Honeybook. So you don't have to really swap it out either. Okay. Here is some of my client reviews right here, because I want them to know what people are saying about me and working with me is like. Then I move down to my services section. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time I scroll, you notice how it goes to this next section. It goes right to that, which is awesome. So here, again, another image I created in Canva. So don't have to swap it out anymore because I've created it that one time. And here it lists some of those typical packages that I use for my pricing and collection guide for website design. So it lists, you know, the brand development costs. It lists the website fees for that. But let's just say I want to add another service on here. I can. So I'm going to add, I'm just going to start typing because I kind of already have these in here. And so I'm going to click on the brand strategy. And so now it's going to pull in my other packages that fall under brand strategy. Right? And I know that they want this, baby, and they don't want the website design. No problem. You can go right here and you can delete it. So I'm just going to delete that section. And so now the only thing that's showing is my brand development packages. So it's really easy to maneuver through here. Okay. So this is the next section, add-ons. So I have a couple of features on here that I know people typically get. They might want a custom mood board. They might want the system suite. They might want a content evaluation. So these are some additional add-on services that they can select. So now it's time to get started. And then I just put down here, you know, the next steps. You know, they need to schedule a discovery call with me, confirm the package, and let's get to work. Now, if I wanted to add another section under here, I can hit the plus button. And as you can see, it has images that I can put here. Or if I wanted to add question sections, I can do that. Or if there's not another service item I wanted to provide, I could do that. And then I hit delete because I don't need that. And then there's these other two sections right here. I don't need those, so I can delete that. And I can delete that. And now I'm going to review my email. Now, Honeybook has a lot of different email templates in here that are awesome that you can use, that you can build upon and save as a template. For this particular one, I have a template in place. So I'm going to locate it. So here's a new client inquiry. So that's the one that I use for new client inquiries. So it populates the customer's name. I put in the verbiage that I need to put in there. I've linked where they can book a discovery call with me. And my populated email signature comes in there. And I hit send. Now I'm going to hit preview so you guys can see what that would typically look like in an email. So this is what the email would look like. And then they get this button right here to look at the brochure. So then you hit send. And now that email message has been sent to your customer. So when you go back to the project, now you see that that email is in your project. And you can see that it's unread. Now, if it's been read, then it'll show you that it's been read. It'll also show you who read it, okay? And so now let's just say that this customer, they've like, oh, I want this package. This is what I want to get. So now let's go ahead and send over the proposal. Okay. So then we would do new file. We'll do proposal. And I'm just going to select one since they haven't physically checked off what they wanted. But if they have checked it off, then it will be here. And it will look like this. So now here's the proposal. The proposal will give you a summary of what that client actually selected. So I'm going to select it as if the client has selected it. So that's the $1,200 package. And this particular person had a discount. I'm going to take the discount out. Okay, there we go. This particular person had a discount. And there is no tax. And so that package is $1,200. And then you come down to your payment schedule. So here is a really good, a fun little section right here. So right now it's just split up into payments, but I don't want 2 payments. I want 3 payments on here. So I want 3 payments for this client. This first one, if you need to customize it, you can do that. You can edit it by clicking in there. And you can do it by the invoice date, the project date, a fixed date, midway, or you can custom. I'm sorry. The fixed date is where you customize it. So let's just say, I don't know, why is this 2021? They're going to be making their deposit on April the 1st, and it shows it right there as that date. You can also choose the amount. So this amount, I'm going to do custom. Let's just say my deposit is only $200, right? See how it automatically updates the remaining payments? So the next payment I want to be due, the following month, because maybe this is a 3-month project. So the following month, the next payment is due, and then this last payment is due the close of the project. And that's it. And they have other payment templates in here. If you have more payment options, you can put that in there, but it all shows it. So let's just say that this client didn't pay through Honeybook, and maybe they did pay you through PayPal, or maybe they did pay you through Square. You can update the project and show it as marked as paid. It says how they paid you, cash, check, or other. And I'm going to put in here PayPal. So let's just say I have a client that paid it on PayPal, and they paid it, what's today? The 6th. They paid it today. So I'm going to mark it as paid. Okay. And that's how that works. Now, here is your contract. So the contract, you'll see all of the different areas that need to be filled in. They'll have that dashed line there. You can also go in here and customize these areas as well. So you just click in that area. You can title it whatever you want. You can customize the date. And you can customize it to where the client can either edit it or fill it in or cannot edit it. Okay. So it kind of shows you all of that information. It outlines what the package is. It shows you the cost when it's due. All of your terms are in here, which you can edit as well. You don't have to be stuck with it forever. You can edit it as well. And then at the bottom, it has the signature. So I can sign it, and then the client signs it. So when you have it like this, it automatically will send it to the client to sign. And then it'll come back to say that they signed it, and now you can sign it. And then you just review your email. And here's another template that's from Honeybook, populates the name. And let's just say there's something that they want that you don't do. You can recommend another vendor to them. And that way, let's see, I can add a vendor. So let's just say graphic design. I'll add Ebony for graphic design because I don't do it. So I'll attach Ebony's information on there. So after they book, Honeybook will send them Ebony's information. And then we just send it out. Any questions so far, you guys? We'll take a look at the chat. Any questions? No questions?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
I want to start an email list with my clients. So So is this part of the process? Like every week, if I want to send out an email list, I can use Honeybook to help me with this?
So that would be a good opportunity for my system suite. So in the system suite, we'll set up an email list, because sometimes the email list that you send out might be about, new sales you have going on, what packages you might have, and that might be a little bit different than giving customer updates. But let's just say in Honeybook, you want to, and I'll show you how that's done, you want to notify your clients that because you all are my previous clients, and I want to offer you this special deal, you can do that. So you can go over to Tools, Batch Emails, Create New Batch, and you can type whatever you want to type in that email. Hit Next, and then you can select all of your clients, or you can select exactly who you want to send that to.
Perfect.
All right, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it answers it. So they have to be current customers, not like leads.
Exactly. So anyone who is someone who might just be on an email list for you, but not necessarily inquired or is a customer, then you would not use the batch email feature for that. But that is something that I do with the system suite. I will set up, I use Flowdesk for that. So I'll set that up for you and walk through the tutorial and the back office of that. And that's where you would send those type of email marketing leads.
Got it.
Okay, good question. Any other questions, you guys? I really, really hope that this was helpful for you guys. Like I said, because you've taken your time out of your day to join me, you get all of those things for free today, and then you get the discount on my system suite. I'll send out an email right after this, indicating with the slides, so you have those clickable links. And then I'll send you that additional discount code for any purchases that you make with me because you joined. All right. Well, before I get off, I just want to double check, make sure you guys don't have any other questions. All right. Well, I'm glad that you joined me today. Thank you again for joining me. Yes, it's time to have lunch, Keisha. For joining me for this Lunch and Learn series on Honeybook and how it can help elevate your business. And hopefully I will be talking to you guys soon. You guys have a great day.